Boriska Kiprianovich was born on January 11, 1996, in the city of Valsky, Russia. According to his mother, Nadesha Kiprianovich, Boriska began speaking shortly after birth and was able to read and write by the age of 2. When Boriska was 3 years old, his parents took him to a nearby mountain where he claimed to have lived in a past life, stating that he was a Martian. He shared that in this past life he lived on Mars as a pilot and scientist. According to him, the ancient Martian civilization was far more advanced than our current human civilization, having developed technologies that we have yet to discover. Boriska also asserted that Mars was once a lush planet with a complex atmosphere, oceans, and abundant life forms, including human-like beings. However, he believed that the planet was destroyed in a catastrophic event, specifically a massive nuclear war. The survivors of this war were forced to live underground, and eventually, their civilization perished due to the harsh living conditions. Additionally, Boriska claimed to have traveled to Earth several times in a spaceship to conduct research. He further suggested that Martians had established a presence on Earth in ancient times and interacted with various ancient human civilizations, including the Egyptians and the Mayans. According to him, they left behind clues of their existence in the form of pyramids and other ancient structures. 2,000-year-old Greek computer discovered. Have you heard of the Greek computer that is thousands of years old? It's an ancient Greek analog computer that was used to predict astronomical positions and eclipses for calendrical and astrological purposes. Discovered in 1901 in the Antikythera shipwreck off the coast of the Greek island of Antikythera, it's considered to be one of the most important archaeological discoveries of the 20th century. The mechanism dates back to the 2nd century BC and consists of a complex system of at least 30 bronze gears, dials, pointers, and inscriptions. It's been compared to a mechanical cosmos and is thought to have been operated by turning a hand crank. By manipulating the various dials and pointers, the user could track the cycles of the sun, moon, and planets, as well as predict other astronomical events. Despite its advanced technology and sophistication, the Antikythera mechanism was largely unknown until its rediscovery in the 20th century. A bizarre discovery in the deep sea. This is an unveiling moment, as today we're taking an extraordinary look at 4 of the most bizarre discoveries in the deep sea. In 2017, an unnamed worker from an oil and gas company was operating a remotely controlled underwater vehicle to photograph sections of the seafloor. He was familiar with the types of creatures in the area and their anatomy, but he couldn't explain what marine animal would have left a spine that measured around 30 meters, 98 feet, in length. Scientists, oceanographers, biologists, and everyone were stumped. After paranormal investigator Deborah Hatz shared the footage on YouTube, no one could reliably say what it was. It has been deemed probably not an oarfish, considering the fact that this skeleton was approximately 4 times larger than the biggest oarfish ever found. What's more, when the unnamed worker tried to interact with the skeleton by picking it up, it crumbled into dust. So far, the footage has yet to be examined by a professional, but the intrigue has continued to grow. How dinosaurs really went extinct. Around 65 million years ago, dinosaurs went extinct. But why did this happen? Dinosaurs had dominated the Earth for close to 200 million years, exhibiting incredible diversity and occupying various environments. So what exactly transpired? Some theories propose that a plague broke out, leading to widespread sickness and ultimately contributing to the demise of the dinosaurs. Others posit that rapid climate change resulted in freezing over large regions of vegetation, disrupting the prehistoric food chain. However, the prevailing belief among most scientists is that a massive asteroid or comet collided with our planet, creating a giant crater that covered half of the Gulf of Mexico. The impact unleashed mega tsunamis, some towering over 100 meters high, which inundated parts of modern-day Texas and Florida. The explosion caused by the celestial body's descent was about 100 million times more powerful than the famous thermonuclear Tsar Bomba. The energy from the impact set the surrounding landscape ablaze within a radius of 1,500 kilometers. Tiny rock particles and other fragments were catapulted high into the atmosphere, eventually falling like drops of hot glass all over the world approximately 40 minutes later. Soot from the fires, combined with dust from the impact, blocked the sun's rays, depriving the Earth of sunlight for about a year. The absence of sunlight caused Earth's temperature to plummet, triggering widespread starvation across nearly all species and ultimately resulting in the inevitable extinction of the dinosaurs.